Am I on my period? Yes. Do I want death? Always. But we all must suffer for the things that we love.
Sometimes life seems to quiet into paralyzing silence.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today is an especially exciting video because those of you who follow me on Instagram know that I recently requested you guys, my followers, message me a bunch of questions and stuff for a Q&A video. So that's what happened, and I received over 20 questions for the Q&A video, so that's what you guys are going to be seeing. I apologize, I do look like a hot mess express, but that's just life, and that's what we gotta work with, so yeah. Doing a Q&A video because apparently those are popular, and without popularity we all might as well be dead. So, am I on my period? Yes. Do I want death? Always. But we all must suffer for the things that we love. Oh, well that's just great. Marissa just suffers through all her videos and doesn't care about anyone. No. While it is true that I don't care about anyone, I do care about this channel. On that note, let's get right into this. Question number 1. If you could have a superpower, what would it be? Probably invisibility, because if you think about it, that would make being a stalker way easier. Like, if you were invisible, you could just sneak to somebody's house and look through their window while they were showering, and they wouldn't even know. Like, they probably wouldn't even know anyway, but like, say it was a really big window and like it looked into their living room and they were having like some big Christmas celebration and you were just creepily watching, wishing that you had family and friends to hang out with. If you could meet one fictional character, who would it be? I don't know about fictional. There are a lot of like celebrities that I want to meet, but those are like real people, and that's not really what this question's asking. Maybe like Loki from the Avengers, because like when I first saw the Avengers, I thought he was like the hottest thing ever. Who is your favorite Nick? Unironically, is that a word? Unironically, this question was sent in by one of my followers whose name is Nick. So, shout out to Nick. I'd have to say that Nick is my favorite Nick because I really don't know any other Nicks other than Nick Jonas. And if I said Nick Jonas, I would hate myself for the rest of eternity. So, moving on. What cheese makes you the most sick, cheddar or Colby Jack? I have to say both because I'm not a fan of the cheese. Hate me all you want in the comment section, but I don't do cheese. I don't. My body, my mind and soul, we do not do cheese. Unicorns or catacorns? Catacorns, is that like when you cross a cat with an acorn? Because I'm not gonna lie, that would be awesome. A cat acorn. You could like eat it and keep it as a pet. So it would be like food, but a pet at the same time. I'm gonna have to say cat acorn. This one is math, and I cannot do math. For those of you that know me personally, I don't do the math. But the question is, would you rather be 30 and have 10 years to live, or be 75 and have 3 months to live? Now, just looking at this question from a logical standpoint, I would have to say 75 and have 3 months, because while you would have less time to live, you would have also lived longer prior to that point, as opposed to if you had lived 30 years and then had 10 years to live. If you're 75, you've already lived like a pretty long, happy life, you know? And yeah, you have 3 months to live, but at least you know that you have lived substantially up to that point, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather have 20 cats or 5 horses? 20 cats. I'd be that crazy cat lady. What is your dream Subway sandwich? Well, for one, no cheese. which is to me the beauty of Subway, because a lot of restaurants typically just confine you to like this selection of food that you have to like choose from. It's like this or nothing. But Subway actually gives you like free will to pick like whichever food you want to ingest, and I think that that's very refreshing. But dream Subway sandwich, it would have like so many meatballs and like so much marinara. Just basically like the most colossal meatball marinara you can think of. That'd be my dream Subway sandwich. Are you an early bird or a night owl? Night owl, all the way. I do all my stuff at night. Craziest thing you've ever done? Aside from making a YouTube channel, because that's probably the craziest thing I've ever done. Like, to be honest, I don't even know why I thought of it. I mean, obviously, like, I wanted to make a positive impact, like, on people and influence their lives and all that good stuff. But really, it was just something that me and my friend thought of, and I just kind of went with it, and here we are. So, yeah. Who is your favorite Disney character? That's a tough one. I would probably have to say Aladdin, because when I first saw Aladdin, I was like super little, and I thought, dang, he fine. Like, at a certain age, I thought that just the entire list from A to Z of Disney princes were just so hot. Converse or Vans? Vans cost like a lot of money, and I'm not really about that life, so I'd probably have to say Converse. In-N-Out or McDonald's? Okay, this is probably going to offend a lot of people, but I'm really good at offending people, so I'm gonna have to say In-N-Out. Just because when I think of McDonald's, okay, I think of some place that you go when you really are desperate for fast food, but you don't have a lot of money for anything else. That's kind of my logic. Fries or milkshake? What's with the food questions? You gotta do the food questions. I love both. I love me some fries and some milkshakes. I'd have to pass, because if anything, I would just combine the two. Like a tall, sexy milkshake and some salty Carl's Jr. fries. What is some place you want to travel to most? That sounded like I just made that question up on the spot. I actually read it from here. Place I want to travel to most. That's tough, because you have like your really scenic locations like Australia, Ireland, but then you have like kind of your more touristy, I don't know how you say that word, touristy places where like the artists go and stuff, like New York, London. And in London, you got like all the fine guys as well, which, you know, always helps. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably say like New York or London, someplace kind of artsy. If you were an animal, what animal would you be? Dan Howell. What is your favorite candy? I'm gonna have to go Three Musketeers, and not the little fun size. I'm all about the fun size. I'm 5'2". I support the fun size, but if I had to go with Three Musketeers, I'd have to get just the jumbo bar and just like consume the entire thing. What was the last song you listened to? Well, that's easy. We can just pull out the good old reliable Spotify. I just realized that that song is really inappropriate for me because I do want to die. Like, all the time. Now, ice cream or froyo? Am I a terrible person for not knowing what froyo is? I mean, I could just Google it, but like, I'm really lazy. I'm gonna have to pass because of my ignorance. Left or right? What does that mean? Does that mean like left or right handed? Or if I was a chicken and I was crossing the street, would I cross from the left or the right? I don't understand this question. I guess I'll just say right, even though I'm kind of confused. So yeah guys, that is a wrap for this video. I had a lot of fun. Shout out to everyone on Instagram who sent me those questions. You guys are the best. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And subscribe. Join the family. We're all psychopaths. Last but not least, the frick was that?